Good afternoon. This is Ask DeFacto review program where I will update you with the COVID-19 situation in Mongolia and also some news on economic and political front in Mongolia. Today, December 10th, 2020. So some updates about coronavirus 19, COVID-19. In past 3 days, we have additional only, because it was before much more, only 11 positive cases. Thus, we have the largest number in Siling province, 206, Ulaanbaatar, 135, Darkhang, 45, Tornqabiaymak, 31, Orkhung, 24, Qabisumbur, Duru, Arkhanga, Aymak, 3. Total 9 clusters, 7 IMACs, plus Ingsarang Resort and NCCD. Total 450 infected in the country, out of total 898 detected in Mongolia. The rest is transported from abroad. About testing capacity of Mongolia. Total 29,000 PCR are the maximum capacity of the country, which they use at this level, and some 400,000 rapid tests, which is also used in full capacity. In Ulaanbaatar, only 22 stations. You can go to website 119.mn to know where the locations are, and you can have queue number there. For example, last night, in past 24 hours, we have 5 infections, all in Ulaanbaatar. 4 of them are from the family members of the previously detected cases, and 1 nurse of NCCD, National Center of Communicable Disease. And that's the concern, because in Mongolia, there are 2 adequate centers for these communicable diseases like this pandemic. And in these 2, which is NCCD and Military Central Hospital, so far 18 medical workers in these 2 institutions are infected. And that's concerned because it is to be the highest standard of non-infection and non-infecting places in the country. Well, what are the treatment capacity of Mongolia today? NCCD can accommodate 400 beds. Military Central Hospital, 250. They are converting maternity hospital, new hospital, just being finished in Yarmak into the same standard hospital, which can accommodate 300 beds. And total, Mongolia will have 4,000 beds in Ulaanbaatar city and 4,600 beds in IMACs. So total 860,000 people, the maximum this country can afford treat in case of more pandemic, more disbursement. Meanwhile, the government of Mongolia extended a red level of alertness, preparedness for another 3 days to 14th December in the morning, next Monday, because they're extending this weekend with that red regime. And then next Monday, the regime will go down to orange, or high alert preparedness level. They are releasing from Monday 34 additional sectors from red to orange. From Monday, there will be total 52 sectors are in this level of preparedness, in orange level. And then it means 21,000 businesses and 282 jobs will be active, which is quite a release relatively to the private sector in the country compared with this regime currently we are in for another 3 days. There are certain public frustration with the way how the regime is enforced in Mongolia. There are 2 deaths of 2 persons, 10 years old and 51 years old woman. 10 years old girl and a 51 years old woman who could not have on-time medical help due to the bureaucracy and the late result of tests coming. The third thing I would like to highlight is about vaccines. There are very broad talks going on in the country. Minister of Finance Hurlbatar have met ambassadors of USA, UK, Russia and China. They talked about the vaccines update and availability. This is just an update, not clear commitments, except US ambassador who promised supplying only this week 50 ventilators and a lot PPE and others. Russian ambassador said Russia can supply at cheapest price Russian vaccines to Mongolians. But one thing I observed is that all these ambassadors came to Ministry of Finance, but our Minister of Finance himself went to Chinese embassy just to meet the ambassador. Maybe it's another proof that Mongolia is becoming completely dependent on China. I don't know, but it's a question of a protocol. Anyway, last one. There will be long-awaited charter flights. 3 flights this month. December 16 from Frankfurt, 160 seats. December 20th from Tokyo, 120 seats. And December 26th from Seoul, 250 seats. And those Mongolian citizens stranded abroad in other countries, like in Australia and other places, need to talk to these related people whether they can be on the board if they come on time. These are the news about the charter flights. So overall, that's my update for today. And unless something extraordinary thing is happening, I will update you again probably next Monday. Please be with us, and thank you very much for listening. See you.